Tomorrow when you show up to the rink in the morning, it's game face on right away. Rip it, boys, rip it, rip it, rip it. Get it to the net.
I think if you look up Scott Burt, he's a winner. He's been there as a player, he's been there as a coach. He's got something that a lot of guys in this league don't have. So there's 3 or 4 Kelly Cups, and I know he wants one as a coach too, so we're gonna do everything we can to get him that.
I saw the doctor and he sat me down and said, hey, listen, unfortunately this isn't good.
It was terrifying. The life expectancy was 1.5 years to 2 years tops. Your world just crashes down on you.
In my mind, I knew I was coming back and I was getting behind the bench. We're gonna make a statement. Hey, don't pass that shot! Put it to the net!
For him to keep going was what's gonna keep him living and being himself.
Blow the whistle! You're gonna fling yourself out to the wall, all right? Gonna come up the wall. As soon as you receive it, get off the wall. I'm gonna pinch it, chip off the wall. Then he's gonna come around, pick it up, down for a shot. Down for a shot. Weiser, after you chip it, get to the net, all right? As soon as that shot's done, this D-man right here, follow it up to the blue, quick low to high, quick shot, then we're gonna go this side. Yep, show it, good, 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 good. Good. Spent 4 years in Rapid City. Loved my time there, but it was time to go. You could feel it. I was totally looking for a fresh opportunity. You're coming to an area that hasn't had hockey in a long time. So what we were trying to do is build our brand. As a coach, we have to start from ground zero and start with 0 players, start with 0 copiers, no computers, no desks, no pens, no paper, no nothing. Figure out which players we like, which we didn't like, and then start building from scratch. It's been tough, but all in all, it's been great.
I'm Logan Nelson with the Greensboro Gargoyles, and this is my son Nash. Can you say hi? I know you can say hi. It's fun. Obviously, you know, my son, he was born in Minnesota. A couple of months later, he moved to Lake Tahoe, and 6 months later, he moved to Greensboro. So he's getting to see a little bit of the United States pretty early on, I think more than most kids. So it's been cool for me to have him be looking at me in the stands when I'm on the ice. It's something that you think about as a player a lot, and then it's kind of surreal when it happens. So I'm just kind of trying to soak up as many years as I got left and share it with him. Coach Scott Burt, we had a relationship in the past in Rapid City. Played for him for 3 years, and we got along really well. I think we share a lot of the same core values, so I think that was a big part of the decision on coming out here. He's just a guy that all of his players would go through a wall for him, and you know, he would do the same. So it's a lot of respect, I think, between the players and him. He's just an easy guy to play for, easy guy to work for, and he makes going to the rink fun every day.
Quick water, puck's in the middle.
You know, you get on the phone with Birdie. He's such an awesome guy. He's so unique and so cool. So once I kind of talked with him, I felt like, you know, this is going to be a no-brainer.
I think the opportunity of playing for a new franchise was really appealing for me. A lot of coaches, when you talk to them the first time, it's a lot about what the program's about, but I think it was unique with Birdie. He kind of gave me a little backstory about himself right away, and that was kind of our first conversation, was him talking about his story, and I think that was pretty powerful, you know, kind of get an understanding of what he's been through and what got him here, and you can kind of feel his energy towards that and how he doesn't take anything for granted, and just kind of being able to connect with that was something that I really kind of leaned forward with.
Speaking of teams, we have another huge announcement. This might be, in fact, the biggest one in Chiclets history. We've been talking all this time about getting involved in the ECHL. Well, it has finally happened. We are co-owners in an ECHL professional hockey team in Greensboro, North Carolina.
It's very exciting for the Gargoyles. It's very exciting for our players. They know, they see these guys on TV and they know what they're all about. So I think them being around and seeing our players and our players interacting with them is going to be huge. And then obviously with our ownership, it's a family first and foremost, and we're excited to have the Chiclets a part of this.
You listen to these guys and you kind of understand how important they are for the game and how they have grown hockey. So be able to have them as a part of ownership, just understanding what they're going to bring to the table on that standpoint, it's huge, and it's something that I think we're all very, very blessed to have.
Okay, hey, just quickly, guys. All right, there's no more meals from us. All right, now it's go time. Tomorrow, when you show up to the rink in the morning, it's game face on right away. Making sure your head's held high, working hard, working your ass off. It's gonna be a big crowd tomorrow. We can build the energy right away. Get the crowd on our side. Right from the get-go, remember what we're doing. We're building our brand, right? Our brand. We're f***ing ready, and it's a statement. We're gonna make a f***ing statement. Everyone has something to prove. I have something to prove. You guys have something to prove. Let's f***ing prove it. That's it today, guys. Good job. Just going out in the community, all they're talking about is the Gargoyles and how excited they are to have hockey back in this area.
We had a meet and greet this week with season ticket holders, and I couldn't believe the amount of people that were there. It was shocking to me.
You can just feel the energy. Everyone's saying they've been missing hockey. So I think, we're gonna have that bigger base right to start. Everyone's gonna be super excited to have hockey back here. It's fortunate to be in a big market like this and an arena that holds 20,000. It's gonna be a pretty sweet night for all of us. 30 or rookie, it doesn't make a difference. You're still just as excited as that first day.
Guys, we have a very special guest here tonight. We play in the ECHL and we try and win a trophy, Mr. Kelly and the Kelly Cup. We play for his name, his honor, and his cup.
I wish you nothing but luck, guys, and just remember, you'll be thinking about this when you get old like I just turned 90 2 weeks ago. So.
Thank you. Just to have him come down is an honor, guys, so remember this moment. I want you to be in the moment. We talked about this, we've talked about family, all right? Be in the moment. What's being in the moment for me? Being poised, having the good energy, determination, togetherness. 2 rules. First rule is being a good teammate. When you put that jersey on, it's not about you, it's about us. Rule number 2, think about this one. It is about you. Rule number 2 is about you. Why is it about you? Because if it's not about you, it's not about us. We have to make this us. We play for each other, we hold each other accountable, and at the end of the day, win or lose, we stick together. This group has been put together to build a family. Start a franchise. It's pretty special. Let's make it special tonight. Everyone woke up today, right? So to me, it's a good day for a good day. So at the end of the day, let's have a f***ing good day.
Hockey is back here in Greensboro.
That's it, keep banging, boys, keep banging, boys, keep banging. Find the first one, boys, Keep getting to the net, keep putting pucks there, boys. Go, play that.
Puck loose in front, and it's chipped and redirected on goal, and stopped that time by Radslap, and now we got some extracurriculars after the whistle.
Put it there.
And still Greensboro threatening here in the offensive zone. Up high, here's a lane, kicked out right side, Core, wrist shot, fended off there by Radslap there. Kandata comes in, high slot, wrist shot, that one blockered away. Handled ahead now by Greensboro, they got a man to the front of the net, backhander, and that one off the pad, grazing it at time. MacArthur's got Dunkley in front. Shot! He'll score! Nathan Dunkley over the shoulder of the netminder and in. And it makes it a 1-0 lead for Jacksonville as the first goal of the year goes to the newcomer, Nathan Dunkley. Third period underway. Jacksonville leading 1-0. For these Greensboro fans, they are eagerly waiting for that first goal in club history.
Someone's got to get one.
Elmer breaking in. Elmer with it, cuts, trying to go backside. Puck dribbling towards the net.
Fight to get to the inside.
Delmas through a screen and a save, Ratslab. Here's a chance and a shot blasted off the stick. Now they got the extra attacker out there and they crank one off the crossbar on a shot from Denny Gore. It's Doyle, D-to-D pass, Delmas shot. Now from a tough angle's got in the corner, centering feed in front, and Ratslap with the save. Top of the circle, Gore shot, Ristner save made, Ratslap.
Here's Weiss, left circle, the crowd on their feet. Skelly in the high slot, he scores! The first goal in Gargoyles history! Now a review being had and a discussion. I'm not sure what they would be reviewing on this one. The puck went low to high, it was held in the right corner. It's called off, it is waved off. The first goal in franchise history is a no-goal.
So when we first started noticing that something wasn't right, it was summer, fall of 2024.
I was forgetful on a few things. I'd come home and I'd forget to put the garage door down and wake up in the morning and go, did I do this? Or did I wake up at the night and open it up? And I was having trouble seeing, and I didn't even know.
He'd pull out into traffic and I'm like, you almost got his T-bone. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like he didn't see the car. There was another time there was a herd of deer crossing the road and I was telling him to slow down for the deer and he was saying, what deer? I'm like, the deer right there, but he didn't see him.
At times, we kind of made it as a joke. Hey, listen, you might need a brain transplant. We were doing a drill in practice, and I took a puck off the head, it dropped me for a second, started leaking to the top of my head, and went off the ice. And you know, my trainer's like, hey, you got to get to the hospital, and you got to get some stitches. Ultimately, went through that, and it was about 6 days past, you know, and I couldn't get rid of this headache. It just kept on coming and coming. I couldn't sleep much. I was waking up in the middle of the night and it was just like, hey, what is going on? I was buying over-the-counter migraine Excedrin pills and I was like popping them every 10 minutes just to try and get rid of this headache. And then ultimately, my wife and our team doctor said, hey, listen, let's get an MRI. You can't seem to shake this headache. Maybe you have a cracked skull. We'll see what's going on. My wife is gone at the time. I set up an MRI, went in, saw the doctor, and he walked in with his laptop. And I can tell you, anytime a doctor comes in with a laptop, it's probably not good. And he sat me down and said, this is what's going on, but unfortunately, this isn't good. You have a tumor, and ultimately, we needed to get to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. First thing you think when you hear the word cancer and brain cancer, it's probably not going to be surviving. But that hit hard. You know, the phone call to my wife, the phone call to my parents was big. We decided not to tell my daughter because it would, you know, only shock her.
It was terrifying. They told us not to search it or look it up, but of course you do. And the life expectancy was 1.5 to 2 years tops. So I can't explain the feeling you feel like hearing that. And then of course thinking of our daughter, Sophie, like your world just crashes down on you.
Woke up and I couldn't get out of bed. Audrey got me to the emergency room. She wheeled me in and I had a seizure. Ultimately, she saved my life by getting me there in time. And then they found out that my tumor was expanded and they had to relieve the pressure that was building up. They had the plan that I was going to get airlifted to the Mayo Clinic, see the doctor, but they made the decision that if he got up in the air, he might not come down. So you would never think in Rapid City, South Dakota, you would have brain surgery, and they had to have it done right away. And Dr. Fulbright was unbelievable, and he completed it, and here we are today. In my mind, I knew I was coming back and I was getting behind the bench. I came to it with myself that, hey, I could be here for a week, I could be here for a month, or however, how long I am. I'm happy of where I'm at. I'm happy with who I am, the family that I have, and I just wanted to be there for them. And then ultimately got to Mayo, and I did get some good news.
They did further testing on him, and they said, out of all the tumors you can have, this is the best to have. So his life expectancy went from 1.5 to 2 years to over 20 plus years. They released him from the hospital after 3 days, and the next day after he was released, with his head still bandaged up with staples in it, he went to the rink and was there with the team.
I was just happy to be there, and that's where I belonged, at the rink, and got to see the team. And ultimately I got to see 3 games before I did go to Rochester, where we met with doctors there, and then went through my radiation and started my chemo there.
For him to keep going was what's going to keep him living and being himself. Because if he had to stay home and be bedridden or whatever, and change his life, that would literally kill him, versus the tumor itself. His passion is hockey.
When I woke up, they were pulling the tubes out of my throat, and I tried to talk, I couldn't talk. They gave me a piece of paper and a pen, and I wrote on the piece of paper, "My team." I ended up getting a tattoo on my hand, and the way I wrote it, it's a little bit scribblish, but it says "My team." I wanted to know how my team did the night before.
Keep going, boys, eh? It's coming, it's coming. Go to the net. 6-on-5 with the empty net. The Gargoyles, the extra attacker on, trying to find a game-tying goal. Newell, high slot, down low, score! That one will count, and the Gargoyles have tied it with 99 seconds to go. That will do it for regulation. We're headed to overtime.
And they got the power play set up now, minute 20 to go. They work it around the perimeter. They're going to wait for the perfect lane. Down low, they look. Up high for Weiss. Down low at the circle. Fed back up high, one-timer, save made there by Ratzlaff, and the Icemen get the puck. Costantini with Red Savage. Costantini with speed, breaks on in, dropping it back, Savage, he'll score! Red Savage in his pro debut, over the shoulder and block curve the goaltender, and he wins it in overtime. Icemen take a 2-1 win here in this first game of the season.
There's a lot to be proud about. Those are building blocks, right? Managing pucks, playing simple, putting pucks to the net, driving, arriving. We gotta get a little bit dirty in those areas. I love the never give up attitude. All right, the go, go, go. We score on a 6-on-5. Had our opportunities to score. We had a lot of chances. Put up 40 shots tonight. It's gonna go, and it's gonna come, and it's gonna come in waves. You're a good hockey team. Tell me that. You're a good team. This is early. This is our building blocks. All right. When you walk out of here, guys, hold your head high. Did you play a hell of a game?
They played their butts off for 60 minutes and could have went either way. Like I said, we put up 40 shots tonight. The goalie played really well, and we had some great A's that we missed on. So we capitalized on a couple of those. The score is not what it was. We're going to get there. This is the first time really that we've actually had video to teach our guys. So these are building blocks, and I thought with the effort that we had tonight, it could have been a different outcome, but we'll take 1 point out of this.
Hey, don't pass up shots. Put it to the net.
The Bison means a lot. I will have it with me everywhere I go. It'll hang with me wherever I go. The storm is coming in. Bison is one of the animals that will never run away from a storm. Takes the shortest pass through it, and it's right, straight arrow. Every other animal run away. The bison doesn't run away, and I look at that, and I've kind of taken that into heart. I don't shy away from many things, and I'll face it face on.
Fight to get to the inside.
You got a man to the front of the net, backhander.
Keep going, boys. Hey, it's coming.
Off the back of Ratzlaff and goes in. The first goal in Gargoyle history, and it comes with a minute 39 remaining in the third period of play.